Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. I thought it would be nice to sit down and just talk about post-graduation, how I've been feeling, and what I've been learning while doing a little art. If you're also in that weird headspace after high school or just trying to figure out what's next, I hope this is a conversation between friends. So let's hang out, make some art, and talk about life after graduation. Okay, so what's it been like emotionally after graduation? And honestly, it's kind of been weird. Graduation was exciting, but once all the noise kind of stopped, the ceremonies, the celebration, I kind of just felt almost quiet, what's the next phase? Because I spent all of high school just chasing the highest GPA, applying for scholarships, doing everything I could to succeed. And I did. I got the scholarship. I had options, but deep down I was so exhausted. And I didn't realize how much pressure I was building upon myself. So why take a gap year when you had so many options? That question came up a lot, even in my own head. I had great college options lined up. I could have jumped right in, but I couldn't ignore how burnt out I felt. It was actually my mom who brought it up. She said, maybe you should just take a break or take a gap year. And I love her for that because she was able to pinpoint when I wasn't okay, even when I thought I was hiding it well. So the idea scared me at first because the more I thought about it, the more I realized it was exactly what I needed. So do I ever feel like I'm falling behind? Most of the time, especially when I see people starting college, decorating their dorms or posting schedules, it's hard not to compare. But the truth is, we're not all on the same page. We're not on the same clock. And I have to remind myself mentally because just because I'm not doing what everyone else is doing doesn't mean I'm lost. It just means I'm doing what's right for me for right now. And I constantly have to keep telling myself that because I'll just fall in that endless spiral. So slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It just means healing mentally and emotionally so that when I do move forward, I'm doing it from a stronger place. But that is to say, what am I doing during my gap year? And it's not that I'm not doing anything. It's a year of being intentional. And I just came up with that, and I feel very proud about it. I've been spending time with my family, traveling a bit, and doing things I enjoy. I pretty much want this year to be full of experiences I didn't have time for during high school because I did 4 sports a day. So it was very hectic. So I just want to be able to reconnect with myself outside of school, grades, and deadlines. So what's something I'm learning from this time? And that is productivity. I used to believe I had to constantly be achieving something to feel valuable, but I'm learning that slowing down is not a weakness, it's a form of strength. Mental rest matters just as much as physical rest. And being an athlete, I should know that, especially track and field. Your mental is just as important as you working out your physical. So this gap year is giving me time to breathe, reflect, and figure out what I actually want and not just what I'm expected to do. So if I were to say this to someone who's afraid to step off the normal path, I'd say I get it and it's scary and I still have to tell myself these things, but your peace matters. If something doesn't feel right, even if it looks perfect on paper, it's okay to pause. College will always be there. The right time doesn't have to be right now. Take the time to live, rest, explore, and just be. You don't owe anyone a rushed version of yourself. And again, I am still telling myself this, so it's easier said than done. But I'm happy though. Sometimes I still do get antsy, just throughout, and I just try and find something desperately to do, I'm doing something with my day or with myself, and I just have to remind myself, hey, slow down. It's totally okay. So yeah, I'm taking a gap year, and some days I still feel unsure or antsy, but most days I feel grateful. And if you're in this stage too, post-grad and figuring things out, I hope this reminds you that you're not alone in this situation. And I'm sure there are tons of other videos that delves like deeper into this topic, but you don't have to have everything figured out right away. Give yourself space to breathe, and don't forget to live a little along the way. Okay, so if you have any questions about taking a gap year, post-grad life, or even just how to handle all the emotions that come with it, leave them in the comments. And then if you've already been through this or have any tips, definitely share those too. So that way maybe we can like come together and help each other out a little, because no one really talks about how weird this in-between stage can feel. And for the rest of the video, I'm going to speed things up and let you watch the time lapse of the drawing come together. Feel free to keep watching if you want to see the final piece. I actually came up with this sketch like a few days ago, and I was like, okay, why not? The subject is kind of geared towards me to kind of look like me a little bit, and then why not I just lean on the YouTube plaque? I don't have one, but if you want to help me get there, definitely drop a like or something. But I hope you like the piece. I had a lot of fun drawing it. I love the colors. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so I definitely like incorporating that into the piece. But I had a huge ton of fun. I had a huge time. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun drawing this piece. Okay, not me struggling to do a voiceover. Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this piece. It was really fun. I honestly don't know what to say now, besides enjoy the rest of the video. And I will see you in another one.